New school year, new same old phone struggles at home. Before the group chats, the school apps and AI homework kick back up. We are doing a little back to school family tech cleanup. Nuala O'Connor is a technology policy and online safety expert. She's here to help us start with the new semester on the right foot. Nuala, thank you for joining us. Very important stuff to clear here. So first of all, with this back to school reset, what does that mean when it comes to technology?
It's really okay to have taken it a little easier over the summer, but before school starts is the right time to have those conversations. Not when you're trying to grab the phone out of somebody's hand at 10 o'clock at night, but sit down with your kids. Have a conversation before the school year. You'd be surprised when you ask them really how much free time do you need on your computer. They'll start with 10 hours a day, but they will work back and they will work with you to co-create a contract. And really, in my house, we call it a contract and everybody signs it. And mom and dad also have to put their phones away at bedtime, and you certainly don't have them at the dinner table as well.
Right. Don't be a glass house over here. What are one or two things that you want them to check and have a discussion about before they head back into the classroom?
The number one thing on everyone's mind right now is AI, and that's the right thing to worry about. Have the conversation now with your kids that AI is a tool. It's a research assistant. It's a helper to get ideas. It is not your ghostwriter. You cannot cut and paste things directly from your AI search and hand them in as if they were your own. That's just good old-fashioned plagiarism, and the rules are the same.
Right.
However, it's also really important to have the conversation with the teachers and the school and know what their rules are first and foremost.
And when we're talking about privacy rules, it's so subjective because what is going to be used for, let's say, an elementary even, they're getting phones so young now, and middle school to high school, it's so different. How do you navigate that conversation, and how do you choose what's right for you?
You're so right to say it's what's right for you and your family. That's the first question. You know your kids better than anyone, and you know that some kids at 13 are ready for some more freedom and some kids at 13 are not. And so in general, at the elementary school age, it's try to limit the number of hours they're even looking at screens. You're fully involved. You have all their passwords. You know what's going on. In middle school, you're a little bit in the side. You know, you're the co-pilot. You're helping. You're watching, but you're not right there front and center. And in high school, if they've earned the trust, then they get to be a little bit more online. You check in with them. You have conversations with them at least every week, if not every day, about what they're seeing, what they're doing, and are they being responsible citizens on the internet.
And what are some of those privacy settings? And what do parents really need to look out for?
Especially for younger kids or people who are new to their apps, you know, and are sharing information, I want them to not have their location turned on. I don't want people knowing where my kids are any minute of the day. And you definitely want to limit your chat abilities to private. You do not want your kids being targeted by people they don't know and having conversations with people they don't know. And so those would be the first ones. Location settings, as draconian as you can make them, as tight as you can make them, and chat only to friends.
Do you think that it's not talked about as much or as often as it should be when it comes to what you are sharing on social media? Because once it is out there on the internet, it is there forever.
I am so glad you said that. That is the most important rule of all. For kids who are going to be maybe applying for jobs or for college, everything is out there always and forever. So be mindful about what you post about yourself and about your friends.
Absolutely. That can be said for children and even adults. Nuala O'Connor, thank you for the tips. Appreciate you.